In this video, Bitcoin has right now made a recovery at the 50-week moving average, and on top of that, the double bottom pattern which we mentioned in the previous video for the short-term price action has played out exactly as predicted. But right now, what is next with the Bitcoin price action, and what are we going to do with the trades, and what are we going to expect with the upcoming days with the Bitcoin price action? Well, stay tuned to know more. Do you want to learn the strategy that I use for my day-to-day trading? Then make sure to check out our Gaps Crypto 101 playlist. You can start learning how to trade in the cryptocurrency market all for free, and the link is available in the description down below. And if you want to start opening an account with any crypto trading platform, make sure to trade this guys with PHEMEX and BYBIT, as they have one of the lowest fees possible in the cryptocurrency market. And if you use our affiliate links, you can get up to 20,000 US dollars of bonuses when you are going to deposit with those trading platforms, and the links are available in the description down below. So now let's dive into this video. So hi guys, and welcome back to another Gabs cryptocurrency video where we trade by data and not by hype. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, click the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out videos like this. So yeah, today is actually one of those days that we have been waiting, which is this weekly candle close that we have been waiting out for with the Bitcoin price action. And yeah, we are going to dive deep with what's next with the Bitcoin price action in the coming days. But before that, I just need to let you know, guys, that I'll try to make a video tomorrow afternoon. I'll be flying out to Dubai tomorrow. So, I definitely have to make some adjustment with Dubai time versus Manila time. So, yeah, I will let you know on my Instagram page and my Facebook page on what time will I be posting, or at what time will I release my video. So make sure to follow my socials. You can find those guys in the description down below. But yeah, let's now dive in here with the Bitcoin price action, especially that right now this weekly candle close that we have been waiting has finally came today. And right now, as you can see, we have been monitoring this 50-week moving average, which has been playing out with the Bitcoin price action during the bull market throughout the past 2 years. And as what I mentioned in our previous video, it's very crucial for Bitcoin to hold this 50-week MA, because if it forms a candle close below this support area, then in that case, we will see a breakdown of the Bitcoin structure. And at the same time, all of those bullish indicators will get invalidated. But as you can see right now, Bitcoin has made a candle close above the 50-week moving average. So this has indicated that it's more likely that we are going to see a relief rally here with the Bitcoin price action, which we also mentioned in our previous video. So with that being said, let's dive in first with the daily time frame, because in the daily time frame you would find that right now we are now forming a bullish stochastic RSI cross in the daily time frame. So this is going to indicate that Bitcoin is going to recover for some certain amount. And right now, the very crucial resistance which Bitcoin needs to break is between the 107 to the 108,000 US dollars, because that is right now the critical area wherein previously has acted as a support, but right now it's going to act as a resistance line here with the Bitcoin price action. Now, on top of that, the other resistance that we are also going to monitor is the 115,000 US dollars, because as you can see, if we are going to break the 107 to 108k, 115k would be our target. But make sure to stay tuned up until the end of this video, guys, because I will be discussing what are what is happening with my trade. So yeah, make sure to stay tuned up until the end of this video so you know how are you going to do your trades as well, if you want to copy how I am doing my trades. But yeah, right now we are now actually seeing a bullish cross, so we are expecting a relief rally. First we have to break the 108,000. Then if we break the 108k, then I think we can see a 115,000 US dollars here with the Bitcoin price action. And then on top of that, I also mentioned to you guys that in the 4-hour time frame, we have been also monitoring this this double bottom pattern, wherein we are actually monitoring this double bottom as well as the resistance. And I have been mentioning to you guys in the previous video that initially our first target is going to be the 106,000 US dollars, around that area. Then our final target is going to be the 108,000 US dollars. And look at that, guys, 106,000 US dollars has been met exactly as predicted. So congratulations if you were able to take advantage of this trade, especially to all my followers who have been monitoring on my Facebook page, because if you have been following my Facebook page, you would actually get the live updates that I am currently announcing on my Facebook page. You can see that I have been telling you guys that I've been opening a long position as well as the breakout and what I'm going to do with my stop losses and up until the profits that we made. And yeah, right now we are definitely in profits of at least 164% from those trades if you are using 40x leverage. Now I will discuss later this trade on what's next for that. But the next thing that right now we have to monitor here with the Bitcoin price action is the RSI. Because if you're going to look at the RSI, we are still not overbought in the RSI in the 4-hour time frame. So in this case, if you're going to add this 4-hour time frame RSI on top of the daily time frame bullish stochastic cross, it's actually leaning towards a recovery for this whole week. So right now we are going to expect Bitcoin to somehow make a recovery within these certain areas between the 107,000 to the 108,000 US dollars, because you can see we still have a lot of momentum for the bullish stochastic RSI. At the same time, we also have momentum also for continuing the 4-hour time frame bullish divergence. So right now, those are the things that we are going to wait out here for the Bitcoin price action. Now zooming out in the weekly time frame, because although we are now seeing that bullish stochastic RSI cross in the daily time frame, this is what I am now worried here with the Bitcoin price action. Because if you're going to open the weekly time frame, we were expecting initially, if Bitcoin is going to do a recovery above the 50-week moving average, we were expecting for Bitcoin to form a bullish stochastic RSI cross. Instead, we did not see that bullish stochastic RSI cross. Instead, it's just continued downward. So right now, it could indicate that this could be a very short relief rally, maybe for this next 2 weeks. But other than that, it's very difficult to tell right now, because as you can see, we did not form any bullish cross in the stochastic RSI. And then on top of that, if you are going to open the monthly time frame, you would find that we are still playing this bearish stochastic RSI cross in the monthly time frame. So right now, all signs are indicating for the time being that we might see a Bitcoin recovery for the short term and mid term, but when it comes to the long term, it's not yet telling us any significant bullish moves for the long term. It's rather more likely leaning towards a bearish move, especially that we still have a bearish divergence in the weekly time frame here with the Bitcoin price action. So yeah, short-term recovery, short-term to mid-term recovery for a short-term bullish price action. And then after that, I think from there on, that is where we are going to expect the next Bitcoin move for a long-term bull market. But yeah, it will take some few weeks for this to play out. So make sure to hit the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out those updates. But yeah, let's now talk about my trades, especially on what's next with the Bitcoin price action. So for the long-term price action, I mentioned to you guys for my long-term trade, I have initially opened a short position around the 110, 114, and 107,000 US dollars. So around these three areas. And then as well as here in the 101,000 US dollars. And then as what I've told you guys, my average entry price was around the 107,900 US dollars around this area. And then we opened a short position, guys, right? And then after that, I told you guys that in my previous video, I took 50% profits from this trade, from this short position. And then right now, this short position is still open. I am not touching that short position. Even if we go back to the 115K, I am not going to close that short position. And the reason why is because of this midterm trade that I've been doing. So I told you guys as well in the previous video that I have opened a midterm trade long position. I've opened a long position targeting the 115,000 US dollars. And then of course we are going to adjust our take profits along the way. But basically the plan here is the 50% profit that I got from the short position, I used those profit as a margin for my long position here for the midterm. Then once we have reached around these certain targets that we are going to watch out, around the 115, then we are going to use those profits as margin for our short position. So in that case, after we complete our midterm long position, we are going to add those profits back to our long-term short position. So we are going to re-enter that at around 115,000 US dollars. So in that case, that would bring our average entry price maybe around the 112,600 US dollars. So in that case, we are going to prepare for our long-term short position, especially if we are going to see a Bitcoin bear market. So right now, all we are doing right now is for the long term, we are just setting it up for a potential long-term bear market. At the same time, we are going to take advantage of those intra-market cycle volatility for the midterm, those pumps and dumps. We are going to take advantage of those as as long as Bitcoin is still consolidating above the 50-week moving average. Now that is for the long term and the mid term. Now let's discuss regarding the short term price action. So for the short term price action, I mentioned to you guys that we were actually monitoring this double bottom pattern in the 4-hour time frame. So in the 4-hour time frame, we have played this one out. So I took partial profits here from my trade. I also posted that on my Facebook page wherein I mentioned that I took partial profits at around 106,000.6k. So I took partial profits and then I left the rest of it open. So I took 50% profit and then I am going to target 108 for my final target here with the Bitcoin price action. So yeah, right now 50% take profit, and then I'm now targeting 108. And then once we reach 108, we are going to reassess the market on what is going to happen next. If let's say, because if we are going to get a rejection here, then it's actually a good thing for us to take profit at around 108k, because if we got the rejection, we can re-enter at certain support areas again, maybe around 105,000 US dollars to enter more long positions for the short term. So yeah, that is how we are going to trade this for the time being with the Bitcoin price action. And take note guys, if you want to take advantage of these trades, make sure to trade this guys with BYBIT, PHEMEX, and MEXC. And it's very crucial that you use 3 different platforms if you are going to use 3 different strategies, just like what I am doing. So as of my trades, I am currently doing it my long term. I'm currently doing my long term in Bybit. My short term trades are in MEXC, and then my mid term trades are in Femex. So we actually have up to 3,000 US dollars of bonus, and then an exclusive bonus of up to well, actually it's actually a 200 US dollar bonus if you're going to deposit a $100 bonus on MEXC if you're going to use my sign up link. But anyway, that's all the update for the time being. If you find this video useful and informative, please give this video a like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye for now.